2 weeks into the UK's lockdown, and deserted city scenes are testament to a new way of life. Most people staying home for as long as science and the government decide they must. Also on lockdown in Windsor Castle, her residence outside London, the Queen, 93 years old, reminded Britons that this crisis too would pass.
We should take comfort that while we may have more still to endure, better days will return. We will be with our friends again. We will be with our families again. We will meet again.
But the government is worried about isolation fatigue and a minority of people embracing the warm spring weather to picnic and sunbathe in the parks, on promenades and beaches.
The more people follow the rules, then the faster we will all be through it. So I say this to the small minority of people who are breaking the rules or pushing the boundaries. You're risking your own life and the lives of others, and you're making it harder for us all.
Banning all this, the ability to go outside, to exercise in public, as the Health Secretary has said he might have to do, would be intolerable to many, particularly those who live in cramped apartments with no outside space, only compounding the effect isolation has on physical and mental health. But the argument goes that if people aren't going to change their behaviour themselves, well, then they might have to be forced to in order to save lives. Best friends Emile and Gabriel are keeping in touch at a safe distance through the fence.
These two are best friends, and we're very good friends too. So I think that's one of the hardest things about it. So we're trying to be responsible, and we just come for a walk once a day. But this is really, really difficult.
As far as I know, this is what the government has recommended. You get outside and you get as much sun and fresh air as you can. Obviously stay away from people, so I think we're doing the social distancing quite well.
With the police exercising emergency powers to move people on, it's expected that Britain will get a pretty good idea whether lockdown efforts have helped reduce the peak when it comes in the next week or so. But even then, a way out of this crisis, involving eventual widespread community testing and contact tracing to manage a second wave, is many weeks away yet. Jonah, Al Jazeera, London.